Like now that you've been here a little bit, just what's it been like getting settled in?
Um, I wouldn't say it's been too much of an adjustment process. Being with Coach Lipo, he's pretty consistent in what he expects out of his guys and the standard he demands. Same with Coach K. It's really just been, I would say, a pretty good adjustment process for me, pretty smooth, and everybody on the team is on the same page in terms of our goals we want to accomplish and, the standard we set. So I wouldn't really say it's been too much of an adjustment, just try to come in and add to the culture that's already been built.
Yeah, and what do you think that you kind of bring to the running back room specifically?
I think that we all have great talent. We all bring different things to the table. We're all guys that could do multiple things as well. I think I'm just trying to bring an intensity and, just somebody that's going to play with their heart on their sleeve and go out there and do whatever it takes for us to win, whether it's carrying the ball, catching the ball, or blocking for, the other guys in the backfield, whoever else is carrying it. So.
And what's it like, sort of, you touched on this a little bit, but what's it like coming into a group where, it already sort of has a pretty distinct identity and kind of trying to put your own stamp on it?
I would just say, just being confident in what I do and confident in my abilities. There's enough room for all of us to make plays and be successful. And we're going to need each other over the course of a season. It's a physical position. The Big 12 is a physical conference. Coach K loves to run the ball. So, we all have a big part in playing, championship football. That's the goal here. That's the standard that Coach K, Coach Lipo, Coach Wallace, Coach Steve, and all of us internally have set for ourselves. So, we all know we need each other. So it's just about us pushing each other to be better in every way.
Dylan, when you look at the whole room, everybody together, how would you describe the running back group?
Dogs. That's really just the one word for it. I think we just dogs. We all we willing to do whatever it takes to win, whether carrying the ball, blocking, catching, like I said. And for a group that has four guys that could all play and be starters somewhere, it's a very unselfish group to willingly, know that we're going to be rotating and knowing that we all need each other and that the competition is making us better, but it's also making us closer too.
All right, you had your first scrimmage. Talk about that. Tell me about the battles. Who, big plays, who stood out?
I think we all stood out. We all scored. We all made big plays. Offensive line stood out more than anybody, though, I would say. They did a great job. They always do a great job. The big boys up front, whether it's anybody, they 10 deep are just dogs. Tight ends, you can add them to the extension of the offensive line. They block their tails off every day in practice, and receivers doing a great job blocking on the perimeter. Quarterbacks, everybody honestly stood out. I would say, I think we're doing a great job of moving forward and progressing with, the installs that we're getting and what we're trying to accomplish this year. It's something that I'm looking forward to being a part of.
All right, so you guys in practice have to go up against the linebackers a lot. Give me a linebacker that stands out, that challenges you.
Rich Miller, J.B. Brown, Craig Young, Taiwan Berryhill, all those guys are, young guy, Logan Brown. Logan. All of them. Really, it's just iron sharpens iron. I feel like here the competition is very, very key, and it's something that nobody here shies away from, and I think that's going to make us all better when we kick off.
Coach K loves to preach multiplicity with all of his players. Just how are you and the other running backs making sure you're multiple this season?
I can't say too much, but I would just say that we all trying to do an excellent job of making sure that we're prepared for whatever Coach K wants for us, whether that's running the ball, catching the ball, or blocking. So our special teams, too, are a big part of it. So, we're all great athletes and explosive players that, we can impact the game more than with just the ball in our hands.
And you mentioned that you guys are all super strong running backs. You're all healthy right now. You all get a lot of playing time the way this offense runs. Where do you see how this running back room should rank in the Big 12 by the end of the season?
I think we have the ability to be the best. I think we have the ability to be the best in the country, to be honest. That's a high standard, but I know that what we have, and we can set that. So we have the chance to do that, and along with offensive line and, just the whole offense in general, the perimeter blocking, perimeter play. The receivers are going to be making plays also, so it's not like you can just stack the box all the time. Great tight ends, great quarterback play. So, all we have to do is just do our job, and I think that, it's going to show up all the consistency and the talent we have.